So hi everyone, my name is Ronaldo Sutherland. I'm actually the head of recruitment for the PALAS Football and Education Program, or PALAS FC. What we're going to do is go through a presentation about what the program has to offer in terms of full-time training and what you guys can get out of it as a student athlete. So here we are. So the PALAS Football and Education Program, or PALAS FC. Let's dive into it. So about us, we were created in 2016. We have the best that there is to offer in Southeast London, and we have outstanding levels of education on offer with A levels and vocational courses available. We also pride ourselves on having an elite opportunity in terms of professional football, with over 17 players going into football trials with Salford, Leicester, Wimbledon, Cambridge, as well as going to higher education. So we've had students go on to the University of Kent or De Montfort University or Bournemouth University and many more. It's been a great year for us this year, as two boys have been signed to Salford City Football Club and one has been signed to Leicester City Football Club. What's amazing. So a bit about what we do. We train Monday to Thursday after school, so we do not interfere with your learning, and we make sure that you get the best in terms of education. You don't miss out on anything, and we take care of the training side of things. We make sure that you're the best you can be on that side. We train at Prendergast Ladywell, so our school that's around about 10 minutes down the road from the sixth form. It's a full-size 3G. We also have a gym, what we use with our strength and conditioning coach too. So it's a very holistic program. You're made to be not to miss out on what the professional boys are getting. In terms of our match day, we have 7:30 kickoffs in the Cherry Tree Combined Counties League. We're actually playing under Beckenham Town, and we've had 9 players going to training, with 3 of the boys getting signed, and that creates a tremendous platform for themselves. As academy football, professional football, actually want to see the boys training and playing with first teams, and they've given themselves a world of good, because we're actually progressing with a trial, hopefully in 2021. So a bit about me is I'm actually an agent and I work with Straight A Sports. So we're unique in that no other program is headed by a football agent. You don't have to talk to someone who talks to someone else. You can talk to me directly on what you need to do to become the best you can be and get a professional opportunity. The picture shows myself with Cerny Ando, and he's the boy who's been signed to Salford City, and he's going to talk to us about that later on and how he's finding it in terms of transition from college football and playing against Red Hill in one week, and then being signed and playing against Liverpool Football Club the next. So where do you sign up? It's actually on this website, so palasfootball.com. If you go on the website, you see it loads up and it has register right here. So if you go on register, it takes you down and you can fill out that information, and please make sure it is accurate. We've had many boys slip up and put in wrong details, and they've missed out on football opportunities, because a few of the boys that have actually come to trial have gone straight into professional football trials and through myself. So make sure that you send in everything properly. So our brand support has been massive since about 2017. Adidas actually sponsor our kit, as well as Science in Sport. So you get a reduced cost offering on the Adidas kit that we do have, as well as nutritional products from Science in Sport. So that's this brand here that give you sports gels, that give you different types of shakes if you want it when you become a second year. So it's really important that you understand that we're backed by some of the strongest brands and the biggest football clubs. So thanks for that presentation just now. Please follow us on our socials for updates. We're going to be in contact with players that do register and make sure that we get them, like with a online meeting or a trial, whatever permits us, we'll do. But we look forward to seeing you soon. So now we're going to actually get in contact with one of our players that have gone on to professional football this year. That's Cerny Ando. So we're going to have a quick chat with him and get his insight on going from college football to professional football. Yes, hello, Cerny.
Yeah,
Yes, it's all right. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good, man. Yeah, it's just a quick. I just wanted to give you a quick chat and
Yeah.
ask about your experience at Prendergast School, the sixth form, as well as the football and education program and how that was run. So, first of all, I want to dive into like what school life was like at Prendergast School.
School I was pretty much normal, because it was like a normal sixth form. So it wasn't like we were just with the people you're playing football with. You're with other people like from different backgrounds and areas. So it was pretty much like a normal sixth form, and the fact that we could do A levels and as well as B techs, like you basically got to pick the subjects you wanted, so you could properly enjoy school as well as enjoy football.
Oh, cool. That's good. And what about the footballing side of things? Like, how do you enjoy your football? How did that work out? And yeah, how was it for you then? Anyway.
For me, the main thing was I was always excited to go to training.
That's good.
Like
Yeah.
for some reason, so like when I'm in school, because I'm with like, most of my teammates, I was always excited to go to football. So obviously, when we were in school, or when I was in school, there was always like a high demand in terms of like making sure you got all your schoolwork done, so that you were able to get to training on time, make sure you didn't get into trouble. So it's kind of like you always have to hold a certain expectation to be able to like, properly enjoy the footballing side of things.
Yeah. And the match days and stuff like that with your players, how do you enjoy that? Because we have evening kickoffs, right? Under the lights. What's that like for you as a player, and how was that experience at college?
I think when you were at college and you had that evening game on a Wednesday or that Monday, it was like probably like the best day of the week, because just throughout the whole day or even a couple of days leading up to the game with your teammates, you're just talking about it the whole day in school, like which think the team's gonna be, or like how do you think the other team's gonna play and stuff like that. So you're always like up for it kind of thing. Like out before the game you're in lesson. Sometimes you won't even concentrate in lesson, you know what I mean? You're there talking to your teammates about the game.
Yeah. Exactly. No, it's good. It's good to hear. And so what was it like in terms of your transition now from college football to professional football? Like, how did the opportunity come about? And are you enjoying it? How is it different to what you've been doing at PALAS?
So obviously the opportunity came about around the summer. Like before school, obviously Salford had seen me play in a couple games with an older age group, and obviously they kept an eye on me whilst I was still in school and everything, and because they had seen me play at a certain standard, I had to make sure that I maintained that standard for every game. Obviously there was a couple games where maybe I had overthought certain things and then not played as well, but I just literally next game made sure I got back on my feet and then made sure the next game was better than the last. And in terms of like the transition between college football and academy football, it was just about me making sure that I understood now I'm making like a step up in terms of like my level, in terms of how I play. So in college football, you go from like being one of the better players to when you going into the academy system, there's players going to be as good or maybe better than you. So it was just about me making sure that I now understood that it's not going to be as easy. But even college football is tough at the same time, because you always want to make sure you keep a certain standard no matter what level you play at. It's just that with academy football, you just knew that you're not performing 1 week, you're going to be on the bench the next.
That's a big thing.
And to be fair, I feel like I have transitioned quite well into terms of like the difference in level.
Oh, good, man. And what do you think about the opportunity at PALAS in terms of education and professional football trials? Do you think it's there? Do you think Do you think there's an opportunity there? Do you know what I mean? Is it something not to be sniffed at? Because obviously we're relatively new in terms of football college programs, but the opportunity is clearly there because obviously a number of boys have been scouted and stuff, and obviously you've gone on to Salford. So yeah, what do you think about that? Do you know what I mean?
I think in terms of that PALAS and the opportunity it gives you, I feel like a lot of players, it would be kind of stupid not to see PALAS as one of your main options in terms of like college and football, because it's given kind of like a choice of both in terms of football and education. You know, education side, you have the choice to do A levels, whether compared to other college programs where it might just be college, like, and some people don't really want that. You want to always strive for the best, like school wise as well as football wise.
Yeah.
And then on the footballing side of things, Palace has just got so many connections. You know, every game we got told this guy was coming. You know, this guy was coming. Like there was always someone there watching you. So I feel like me going to Palace probably like one of the best decisions I made in terms of like picking where I'm gonna go next. Because within a month of being in the Palace program, you know, being offered a pro at Salford, like it just shows that there is something there at Palace, and even though it's relatively new, you know, sticking with the program, you will get something out of it.
Yeah, all right then, man. Well, yeah, that's all of it. That's all I need to talk to you about, man. Obviously, you had the game against Fleetwood yesterday, so you can rest up today, innit? You know what I mean? And chill out. What's good? And I'll definitely be speaking to you obviously soon. But thanks a lot for giving the boys some insight, and yeah, man, we'll be in touch as soon as, alright?
Yeah, if you need me to do anything more like this again, like I'm more than up for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thanks for that, Sonny, man. I much appreciate it, mate.
Alright, see you.
Take care. Take care, lad. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so that was everything we wanted to show you today. We've had obviously our presentation about what is obviously entailed in the program, how we want to showcase to you guys that we do provide the best in terms of training and education with Prendergast School. And there was one of our players just on FaceTime now, Cerny Ando, that's been signed to Salford City, Football Club, and he shows that there is a progression in terms of the footballing side and the education side. So yeah, if anything, please register on the school website, please register on the Palace football website, and we'll be in contact soon. Thank you.